Once upon a time in Solihull, there was a really popular school called Tudor Grange that became an academy.
The head said they weren't changing admissions policy. She said that several times.
But then one day, it put up some proposed changes on its website, and because it snowed, people were looking at the website and saw them.
The parents were really surprised because the proposals gave the highest priority it could to two-faith schools, even though Tudor Grange is not a religious school.
And these schools had children that lived far, far away, much further than the children who normally went to Tudor Grange.
The proposals said the schools were chosen because they had special links, but the parents had not been consulted about putting these links in place, and no one could really say what the links were.
But anyway, people said, that's religious discrimination, and the British Humanist Association and the National Secular Society wrote to the school to tell them about the Equality Act of 2010.
But the school didn't seem to understand and said, hey look, there's places for nearly everyone, so it doesn't matter if our favourite kids are first in the queue. But the parents said, those numbers look silly. The number of children seeking places locally is going to increase, and you can't assume that no more children are going to come from the feeder schools.
What about all the people who are already applying to get into St James?
What about those parents at St Alphege who'd rather have a guaranteed place at a top school than pay for a private school or put their children through grammar school tests?
What happens to the local children who don't get places anymore? And the transport chaos?
That's right, said the council. And what about the impact on all the other schools? It destabilises the whole process. And we think, in time, it will take places from children with siblings at the school and those who are in the catchment area. It's just not fair, said the parents, and they got together to tell their MP and the council how they felt.
They formed a Facebook group.
They signed a petition.
And most importantly, they responded to the consultation. If you think it's not fair, then so should you.